everybody, it's Emmy. Hi, I'm back. I am back with my final installment of Ramyeon, my Ramyeon 3. Lovely Sophia sent me a package of Korean treats that included 3 Korean ramens, or 3 instant ramyeon noodles. So I've done the 2 previous ones, and I'll include a link down below of those. So I ran into a little bit of a technical snafu last week when I filmed this originally, and it cut off the part that I was actually eating and commenting, which sort of defeats the entire purpose of making these videos. So what I ended up doing is I went to my local Korean market and I bought a replacement. But they didn't have the packet ramyeon, they had the cup ramyeon. So this is the Kismyeon ramen cup. But the difference between this and the one that Sophia originally sent me, that this one only had 1 flavor packet because the vegetables were already included with the noodles. This one I've never actually had the cup version of. I've never had a cup. I don't think I've ever had a cup ramen cup noodle that was a Korean style. So there's actually a lot of room in there, and there's a line. I don't think you'll see it on camera, where you fill the water up to that line and you let it sit for 3 minutes. It's actually a lot easier than the other one because you don't have to dirty a pot. I've already immediately noticed there's a difference in noodle size between the Nagasaki-style and the Neoguri-style one. This is much thinner. This looks a little bit to me more like a traditional, typical ramen noodle. Really fine and thin. The broth is more clear, and the smell is great. It smells delicious. It smells kind of garlicky and a little bit like kind of chicken bouillon smell, as opposed to the Nagasaki style, which was more of a vegetable base. So let's try it. I'm eager to compare the difference between the boiled and the cup noodles. That is really good. So actually the noodles are pretty similar. What I do notice is, because there's a fill line and you put the water up to the fill line, I notice that the broth is more concentrated in flavor than how I normally make mine. Mine's a little bit not as concentrated. I think next time I would add a little bit more water. I like a flavorful broth, but I don't like it overly salty, and I actually don't drink all the broth. So again, this is for your own kind of adjustments. Like you adjust your food how you like it. But this is delicious. Of the 3 that Sophia sent me, this one is definitely my favorite. The first one I had, the Nagasaki ramyeon, I liked. It had a clear flavor, and this is similar. It has a clear kind of broth and flavor, very garlicky, and has a nice bit of spice, similar to the Nagasaki Udon, kind of like a white pepper heat. Nice kind of back of your throat heat, but a delicious garlicky chicken flavor. I'm not sure if I like it because it's novel to me, because it's a different type of ramen noodle. I've never had this kind of ramen noodle before. It's not like a Korean style, a little bit seafoody, red peppery, and it's not like a Japanese shoyu or miso style. So I think maybe that's the reason why I like it so much, is because it's new to me, but it's delicious. I love it. The thing I was most curious about this was whether or not the noodles will still remain chewy, and they do. If you eat the noodles quickly enough, if you don't let it sit too long, it's still equally as chewy as if you were to cook it in a pot. So yeah, it works. If you guys like these videos, leave me a comment below, give me a thumbs up, and then I'll see if I can continue them. And also let me know what you'd like to see, like what would you like me to taste for lunch, and I'll see if I can do that. So thanks again, Sophia, and thanks you guys for watching, and yeah, I will see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao, bella. If I were Miss America, I would wave like this.